Good evening. How are we? Welcome to another edition of Up the Reds with me, Andy Canby. That was a very, very good performance by the Reds today against Notts Forest. Okay, the game ended 3-0, but let's get the what I would say is one of the important things today. I'm sure you've all heard about Luis Diaz's parents and what happened overnight. Obviously, his mother's been found, rescued. His dad, as I'm making this, is still missing and he's not been found. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that can be resolved pretty soon for Lucho, as his teammates call him and the gaffer calls him. So yeah, really sad news that, and it shouldn't happen to anybody, especially players, of Lewis's ilk. But unfortunately, it is very bad. So let's hope we get a good outcome on that one. Okay, right. So what about the game? I thought that was a very professional performance by the Reds today. They were patient throughout the first 30 minutes. They were always on the front foot. They didn't seem to run out of ideas. They were picking the right passes at the right time to try and find a way through the two banks of five. It was weird set up by Notts Forest, if I'm honest with you. But 30 odd minutes, we found the way to break them down. It was weird because when we were playing, we were going at them, and then we were letting them come back out, and then going in again at all different angles. So they were sort of like pulling the Forest team in and out, and then, like I say, the goal was really good when it came. Really good movement. The front three, again, it doesn't matter which three are playing up front, they always seem to find a way of getting us goals, especially now with this. There's only Mo left out of Mane and Firmino, but if you look at this, the energy that Nunes had today, and Jota always there. They call him Jota the Slotter. You know why? Because he's always going to be around. And then 3 minutes later, another great counter-attacking move. Again, Dominic Szoboszlai crosses in for Darwin to literally tap in on the goal line. So 2-0 at half time. Forest didn't do nothing for us at all, did they? In this game, they didn't even. The second half. Again, we sort of like so roughly about 70 minutes when we started to get behind them again. I thought we managed the game really well today. Just talk about the third goal. Dominic Szoboszlai in the area, brings the ball out, bang, over the top, left back and the goalkeeper. They were in what we call no man's land, okay, and there was Mo to pick up the pieces and make it three. But what was good about today's performance was actually, I thought that the team gelled from defence, midfield, and the forwards. We've been seeing bits of that during the season, but today we saw it all sort of like knit together. I thought that was probably Virgil's best game. Shall I say, for over 12 months, if I'm honest with you. It was the old Virgil. He was snapping into tackles and making sure he got there. Whereas last season, which was a really difficult season for us to watch, he would never have gone in to do any of those things. And but yeah, today I thought he was rock solid. Ibu, after his rest in midweek, I thought he was good. Trent was good. I thought Simicast had a good game today. You see, he needs a run of games, and I did say that he will get his chance. Some people weren't convinced of him coming into the team after Robbo's injury, but he, apart from a rollicking that he got from Virgil about letting the ball come in, other than that, I thought he was really good offensively, as well. So he had a good game, and I think he needs a runner. He needs a run of games to get up to speed. The midfield, I thought the midfield was perfect today. Alex McAllister, probably his best game for Liverpool today. He as soon as he won the ball, I think he must have took something out of watching Endo on Thursday night against Toulouse, because what you saw Endo doing when he was winning balls like what McAllister, he was front foot, always on the front foot, passing the ball through the lines. And he had a really good game today. Ryan Gravenberch, I thought he did okay. That was his first start in a league game. So I think he did really, really well, because obviously he's still getting to the pace of the Premier League, which is going to take him a week or two more, I think. But I think he did enough today to, he put a good shift in on Thursday, and this game came to him, and probably it was good to throw him in just to find out what it was all about, and he did fine. Dominic Szoboszlai, I can't, 2 assists today. His work rate, his energy, his all-round ability. Somebody put a 2-minute cameo of him today to some music. I'm not so sure who it was or what it was. It was on Twitter. It's worth a watch. We have got an absolute steal for him. He's just brilliant to watch. He seems to know where the ball is, what time to get, and what position to be ready for. I thought he was outstanding today. I named him man of the match, and rightly so for me. I think he's due a free kick, because Trent had one, Mo had one. Both didn't get anywhere, but he's always hanging around. And Mo's Mo. Nunes, great work rate. Jota, great work rate. Subs came on, didn't really impact the game as much, but they didn't let Forest, start counter attacks or anything like that. The subs were good today, so really pleased with that professional performance today by the Reds. If it's gelled today, we're only in November, come Christmas time, this team will be purring. They really will be purring, because you saw all the good things that knitted well today, and Forest just couldn't compete with us today at Anfield. So I'm sure Jurgen Klopp is going to be very pleased with the performance, and obviously he'll mention the Luis Diaz thing that's gone on, and but it was a nice gesture by Jota when he scored to run over to the sideline and lift his shirt up. The team spirit. I think the team spirit here is a lot stronger and better than when the old guard were there and that old guard won virtually everything. But for some reason, there's a better team spirit. They're all working hard for each other, working hard for the gaffer and his coaches, and you can see that. And they want to win every game. They're finding solutions quicker, as in, the when to pass and when not to pass, when to keep it, pulling the opposition sideways, up and down the pitch. So I was really pleased with the Reds' performance today, and let's keep this going. So Wednesday we're away to Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup. I would imagine that Jurgen will probably be playing a similar team that started against Toulouse, which isn't a bad thing really. So if we win that game, we get through to the quarterfinals of that trophy, and I'm sure Jurgen will be wanting the lads to do well. It's not on TV. They've got a couple of other games on there, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. So I'll do one for the Bournemouth game. I'm sure we're all quite happy with the performance today, in the manner that we played, and onwards and upwards. This keeps us in the top four. It's getting a bit tighter with the teams behind us, which is not a bad thing really, because that'll keep us on our toes. I think there's only 1 or 2 point difference in 5th and 6th between them and us in 4th. So yeah, it's going to be a great season now, building up now nicely, and we're in for one hell of a ride. Okay, that's enough from me. I'm one happy Red. I'm sure there's thousands of happy Reds out there. So if you like what I'm doing, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and share this video. And let's talk Liverpool, all things Liverpool. Just a couple of other results from the weekend. Under 18s got beat by Newcastle 2-1 at Kirkby, and the under 23s drew 2-2 with Leeds after being 2-0 down. So they're the other bits of football I've got for you for this weekend. Okay, have a boss evening, and I'll speak to you during the week. Up the Reds.